I'm gonna put one of these over here. Oh, I'm gonna put one of these over here. Whew, okay, I'm a little flustered, but I'm sort of managing to get through this, like a little bit, sort of, kind of, ish. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I stood in that like a dum-dum. That was so stupid. Yeah, just asking people to use defensives when the fire mage starts casting the big AoE crap, because it'd go big boom boom. It wreck us. Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Vlad, and you're watching me pug my way to 2.8k rating on a Mistweaver Monk in Dragonflight Season 3. The first thing I'll say is I apologize. In the last episode, I accidentally broke a rule, and that is that I cannot actually host a key and then stay with the group that was in the key. I apologize, and to rectify this, I'm going to make some changes to the rules. The rule used to be I cannot stay in a group with whoever I just did a pug with, because then it becomes a pre-made. I had since adjusted the rule because people were asking me to change it so that I can stay with people when I'm not being carried. I almost never made use of this rule change up until recently, and of course the first time I try to do it, I forget that I can't host the key and regroup or continue to group with the people that I was with. So my sincerest apologies. I messed up, and hopefully with this rule change, I have no opportunity to mess it up. I just basically can't stay in a group. I do one dungeon with a set of people and I move on. It was not my intention to be carried through dungeons. I would hope to think that everyone agrees I didn't get carried through that Waycrest manner. I didn't do perfectly. I let the hunter die on the first boss, and in some other instances, I wasn't using my cooldowns optimally, but I do not think I got carried through it. Hopefully you guys agree. Now, with that out of the way, let's take a look at what I've done since. I have bumped up my item level to 477. This was done by just getting a bunch of... Oh, and I don't actually have an enchant on this. This is good. And this is actually really good that I get to catch this. I also still don't have any sockets on my neck, even though I can buy sockets. I don't want to spend the gold on a veteran neck, because sockets right now are really expensive. Even the tiered medallion setting is also expensive. I don't know why. The materials haven't changed and people have plenty of materials. I think it's just price gouging because it's the start of a new season. But yes, I will go and get graceful avoidance for my cloak. But yes, I got a bunch of worm crests. I actually posted in the LFG channel on the Discord if anybody wanted to join. We did some runs. It was pretty fun. I will probably do the same for some 17 runs at some point during the weekend, so keep an eye out on the DNV community Discord and maybe you can tag along and come blast some dungeons with us. I also did some gear replacements. I switched to this cloak so that I could get a bit more haste, and also upgrade it because I had a veteran cloak, and I switched to this ring so that I can get rid of a bunch of haste but get a good chunk of crit and a little bit of mastery. Now this has resulted in me getting up to almost 30% crit. I will have 30% when I put on the buzzing rune, which will give me about another 3%, 2%, something like that. I have about 92% mastery. I don't really care too much about mastery. Haste is at a almost 30%, which I do appreciate. I'm trying to go for like a 30-30 on crit and haste. With the rune, like I said, it's going to be just about that, and a good chunk of versatility and mastery, kind of equal, a little bit more mastery than versatility with 2.5k versus 2.3k. So those are my stats right now after the changes that I've done and the upgrades that I did and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go buy myself a cloak enchant, and then we're gonna try and blast through a couple of runs. I'm gonna try and do some 20s. I have a 23 Darkheart Thicket. That could be pretty interesting to run. My current best clear is a ++ 17, so going from 17 to 23 is gonna be quite an increase, especially with bolstering. Now we're just gonna hope that nobody pulls a bunch of stuff to bears, and if that's the case, then I should be able to keep us alive through the bears by using my cooldowns properly. So let's see what happens. Oh, and one more thing, I am at 2,578 rating, with that +22 Waycrest Manor being my best clear this season. So Dodge Demon has sent an in-game mail. They say, "Hello, Mr. Definitely Not Vlad. Just wanted to say hi. I am really enjoying your 0 to 2800 RIO series. Keep up the great work. Learning a lot, even as an experienced player. Much love." Thank you so much, Dodge Demon. I actually made a copy of the letter. I'm going to keep that in my bank. I actually have a couple of those on my original Druid character that I started the series with. These always make me smile, and I really appreciate the support. The support is amazing, and I don't know if you could tell from my like vocal inflection, but I am smiling right now because it's really sweet. I'm going to delete this, but I do, like I said, have the copy, and I'll keep those all on my characters. So thank you. These numbers are scary. And here we go with a Darkheart Thicket 23, highest key I've ever done on any character. Never did a 23 before. I think I attempted one, but never finished. So let's see how this goes. We are going with without a, whatchamacallit, without the bear, which is good. We're going to immediately start healing. We need to heal these bleeds up to full. There we go. We've taken care of these first ones. We still have Bloodlust ready for the bear. I'm glad we didn't pull the bear along with the other ones because holy crap, that would have really hurt. Mattering Roar is going to absolutely shred us. We're skipping the double bear pull. We're going to do paralysis on this guy over here. I'm going to do the bounce back for these guys over here. I'm going to do GG with one of these. Okay, so I gave the hunter both GG shield and the shield from whatchamacallit, my trinket, just to make sure that the hunter's nice and safe. We managed to kick the Starfalls, so we should be good on that. Tank is going to need some loving as well. These despairs are kind of nasty. I'm going to try and kick some of these despairs. This is on me. I need to give the tank more loving, and then the spell should be fine. I need to put those hots back out. Now I'm freaking out a little bit, but we should be fine. I'm going to try and keep my mana up. Those repelling charges are going to be an issue if I don't address them a bit better. I feel like they almost got sent off into the group, but so far so good. We're handling it quite well. The tank seems to be experienced. He's putting us in a spot where we don't have to worry about the Razorbeaks charging off into another set of mobs, which is wonderful. That's basically perfect. I think it's safe to take this birdie with us. I'm going to touch a death just to keep us moving. There we go. Put some more hots out. I'll put one on the tank. We can mount up here, I believe. I am in combat somehow with something. I'm not sure what I'm in combat with, but that's okay. We've managed to get over here. We can start the skip. We have to fight soon, so mounting up doesn't make much sense. Put that hot back out. We're going to give the tank one of these. Okay. I managed to crit heal myself with my expel harm, so I immediately got rid of the bleed, which is good. The bleed goes away at, I believe, 90% HP or just at full HP. I'm going to look for a kick on this person. I'm going to close whatever UI element that was. There we go. We got that kick in. We have an AoE stun available. I'm looking for the Screecher here. I'm going to give myself one of these and try to... I'm going to have to revival here. The Starfall's coming through, I think. Trying to avoid those. I have to take care of myself, so I'm not taking care of the tank too well, but the tank took care of himself with a bubble. Okay, that was a little bit messier than I would like it to be because I didn't notice that I had to bleed on me. We're doing the gate skip with the Warlock, so let's take a look here. Okay, perfect. It worked out. I shut up because I didn't know where to go, but the Warlock knew what was going on, so we were able to take care of that very, very quickly. Super happy that's a possibility. Glad I have the Warlock. I'm gonna start putting out the hots anyway. Primal Rage coming through. Tank's doing fine. I'll give him a shield next time around. A jump is coming through. It's on the Warlock. Warlock will get healed immediately. We'll give him an enveloping mist. Why not? Not really like I have to take too much care of my mana here. This boss is not particularly mana intensive. There's another jump coming out soon. It is on the Warlock. I'm just gonna give him a quick Vivify like this, and we're all good. Primal Rampage, tank. I didn't manage to give him the shield on time. That's unfortunate, so they might not get the versatility from it. I don't think it's too big of an issue. We're going to instantly heal the Warlock. All is well. We're going to give paralysis to this thing. I'm going to put one of these over here. Oh, I'm going to put one of these over here just to keep the area clear to some extent. There's a jump coming through. Instantly heal the Warlock. Give him some more healing. This guy needs some healing. He got wrecked by Primal Rampage. That's unfortunate. You do have the Paladin and the Warlock ready to battle res. They should battle res. The Warlock did battle res. Okay, I need big heals here. Glad I had them ready. The Nightmare Abominations came out and people stood in the thingies for a little bit, but that's no big deal. No big deal. We're going to stun them just to keep them nice and still. Warlock had the same idea. Still not too worried about this. I'm going to give big heal to the Warlock. Give him a hot to keep the hots in circulation. Primal Rampage coming through yet again. Tank is nice and safe because it's fortified and the tank's a beast. Doesn't even need to use defensives for this. Okay, we're going to do one of these into a Shayloon's Gift. Top off the Warlock. I'm being abused by one of these. Need to get the heck away from the front of the tank or the boss. Do I have a stun available? I do not have a stun available. I have one of these available, so I'll do that. The Hunter needs some healing because he's got that on him. There we go. If we top him off, he should be fine. And that should be the boss dead. Very nice. Okay, Hunter needs some more of this. We're going to give them a life cocoon. They used exhilaration, so we should be fine. I overreacted with the life cocoon, but rather be safe than sorry. 20 stacks of manatee. We're going to start drinking. I shouldn't have used all 20 stacks, but that just means I can use big heals here and not worry about it, such as this. The reason I can do that is because I basically... Oh my goodness. Ooh. The reason I can do it... Why is he taking so much damage from him? I think he's being directly targeted by this this dude over here. Okay, we have the Keeper. We're going to stun everything in here. We're going to try and bump this closer to us. There we go. Now we're good. I'm going to expel harm, or no, I'm going to dispel myself from that poison. Keep these individual heals coming. I need to put out some actual hots. I'm just trying to position a little bit better. I'm just going to chi G. There's mushrooms coming up over there. I need to heal myself. I'm just getting pelted by these. I don't know why we're not killing the dryads. That's really, really irritating. I need to release and run back to the group. I need to come in immediately with a big heal, which is going to be Shayloon's gift. And that was a bit too big of a pull for my liking. Let's try and get the Shayloon's gift out. We're going to revival just for the big instant heals. Give the tank one of these and they cleanse. Okay, they took care of themselves. Bit too much for my liking. Bit too much for my liking. The dryads made this very, very difficult for me, and I don't even know what I got hit by, to be honest with you there. I don't have time to mount up. Another Shayloon's gift here. Tank needs my trinket, needs everything. This was really, really hard, and I don't know what to tell you. I keep getting one shot because I'm stupid. Am I stupid, or is this just a stupid pull? Throw spear is one-shotting me because of the bolster. Do I line of sight? Like, what do I do here? I use my defensive is what I do here. I need to keep everyone at full HP. Okay, the bolster have run out. Yeah, that pull was it looks like that pull is a bit too much, so maybe we shouldn't do it in the future, or I should, I don't know, keep people safe so they can kill faster. I should just use GG on cooldown, honestly. I don't know why I'm saving GG. This person got wrecked. I think they stood on a mushroom, so that's unfortunate. Mushrooms are coming up. Okay, more mushrooms. Some of them I don't even see on time, but we're progressing in a circle around this area quite nicely, so we should be safe. And we're gonna touch it at this guy. I don't want any more mushrooms. Root burst. Am I just that stupid? Really? I stood in a, like, I could have sworn I wasn't standing in a Sorelli there, but apparently I did for 1.3 million damage. I think I'm a little bit flustered from like the chain dying over here, but oh well, because I just did not notice I was standing in one of those. I thought I did move out of it, but apparently I just didn't move enough. And I don't know, I guess it happens. But I think we have good pace still, even with the 9 deaths so far. Let's hopefully keep that at 9 deaths and no more than that. We have the Nightmare Dweller, which I believe I pulled somehow with my thingy thing. We're gonna put a focus on them. We're gonna get rid of these dryad poisons. I do want that dryad to die. We luckily have a prot paladin, so him sending out his shields is going to do wonderful for our kicks. I'm just gonna give the paladin big. Oh, what the heck did you die to? Come on now. Gonna kick that. We're gonna stun the other one. I don't want anyone to get feared. I think they died maybe to a root burst. Yeah, there's the root bursts again. Into paralysis. Never mind. The paladin already interrupted it. I should just trust. Okay. Put out those hots. We need to cleanse that. This person needs... I don't have enough time to react to these damage events. I need to use a defensive and expel harm and panic and holy shit. I'm going to Chi-Ji immediately as soon as I get out of this stupid fear. There we go. Just give me a bit of breathing room. I don't have a kick for this or anything. We're going to paralysis this one. I can kick this one before it finishes. Can please we get some more kicks out? Oh, Warlock is saving it for the next season. Okay. Okay. This one has double bolster. We're going to kick him immediately. No reason to risk. There's no fear risk. It's just reducing the damage. I'm going to sit down and drink my regular drink, not my mana tea. My mana tea is for mid-fight operations. Now I have to take a look at the tank. I feel safe with this tank, so I'm not too worried about it. What I'm not feeling safe with is the rest of the group here. But we're going to Essence Font, Vivify this person. Just nice and slow and easy. I'm looking for the next knockback. Tank needs lovin'. Uproot's coming through. We're going to keep the tank alive. He lay on hands on himself. Warlock got smacked by that. That hurts even. Whew, okay. Even on Tyrannical, that really hurts. What am I even doing? I'm spinning because I see a bunch of enemies on top of me. I'm going to Shayloon's gift this. That should top everyone off, and then I can focus on the tank. Tank has Nightmare Breath on them. I'm going to give them an just a hard cast Enveloping Mists into heal spam. It's on me. I'm going to use a defensive or two. Another Enveloping Mist on them. Uproot is coming up. That's going to be a lot of adds. We're going to CC that. There's a stomp coming through soon. We're going to try and spit out our Enveloping Mists by using Chi-Ji. Should be able to heal with Chi-Ji. Okay, good. We made it work. I'm almost That's how this fight is going. I'm glad I drank. Need to spam heals here and then use a defensive. Give them this. Essence Font to give everyone the hot and then top them off. So we're ready for this big ol' stomp that's coming soon. You have Revival to counter that. And there we go. Everyone's full HP and that should be the boss dead. I'm going to drink some mana tea just in case I need to do something else. All the ads are going after the paladin. That's That's good. I'm just gonna do one of these, and I'm gonna sit down and drink. Upcoming after this is the slimes. The slimes are gonna suck, so I'm drinking because it's gonna take a lot of mana. I can't just kind of coast through it. I am almost full, so I'm gonna mount up and get over to my group, because when those die, it's gonna really hurt, because I think it scales with Fortified, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna put out the hots. Oh, Jesus Christ, I was not ready for that at all. What the hell? My guy, come on. Get out of that circle. Just gonna give a big old shield to the person. Oh my goodness, that was so much damage. I was not ready for that. We're gonna Chi-Ji into enveloping mists on everyone as well I can manage. I'm gonna use a defensive here. Everyone's taking damage. Essence font should be on everyone now. Why is it not on the hunter is what I want to know. I guess I interrupted it too soon. There's only 3 people with essence font, which is interesting. We're going to the next set of slimes. I don't really have anything for this one. I don't even have enveloping mist stacked up, so hopefully I just get a few more seconds before they all die. Okay, we're splitting it into 2 groups of enveloping mists. I'm going to preemptively put up my thingy thing on them. There we go. That made it a bit more manageable. Holy crap, that was hard. That was, I mean, hard. I just didn't handle it at all. A person just died. I should have just precast my Shalian's Gift. That would have probably been the best. I'm going to zap those because we need to kill those either way. I'm going to roll out of that. We're going to Chi-Ji, hit all of these. Okay, and we're going to Shalian's Gift. Everyone to full health, except for these 2 apparently. But we should be fine. Okay, there's just 1 slime. I'm okay with 1 slime exploding. It shouldn't really hurt that bad. I say that, yet I'm uncertain. Yeah, look at that chunk of damage. No wonder, like, when 10 of them die, people just fall over. We have a Bloodlust rolling. Nobody was calling Bloodlust after the first one, so I guess that's what happens. Whew, okay, I'm a little flustered, but I'm sort of managing to get through this. Like, a little bit, sort of, kind of, ish. Okay, we're gonna have to Shalian's Gift here just to get everyone to full, because otherwise we're gonna be messed up by this big AoE damage that's gonna come through. Okay, we should be fine here. No other damage event is happening unless people step into the breath like I just did, like a dum-dum. But we should be fine with just me kicking us up to full HP. We do have Chi-Ji available. There's the down draft. We're just gonna get really close. The closer you are, the slower he pushes you away. I'm gonna try and get everyone up with some Chi-Ji enveloping mists. I'm gonna expel harm myself. Okay, and that should be enough. We're gonna do one of these. Breath is coming through. I'm not standing in the breath. We're good. I managed to handle that a little bit better. I should step away near the end of the downdraft just to allow myself to, like, not maybe get the whatchamacallit. Whatever. I'm gonna need to focus on actually casting shit. That world, he's gonna die. Yeah, I should have, while I was still in range, I should have cast the thing. Oh my god, what the hell? I need to get to full HP instead of talking about what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. I don't think we need that CR. The boss is dead. There's no reason for me to take that CR. I'm gonna decline it. Okay, Hunter decided to release. That's unfortunate. Okay, we do have a CR available for the last boss and one coming up in 44 seconds. The Hunter's gonna have to catch up. We're gonna have to kick enough without the Hunter. We have 10 minutes to clear this trash and get to the last boss. That's more than enough. The DPS is blasting. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I've just been paying attention to just how poorly I've been handling this whole healing situation. Not exactly my best performance so far, but we'll just have to deal with it. Oh man, that's really painful. I'm going to Chi-Ji just in case I get firebolted again. And we're going to try and get this in. We need to kick that because that's going to hurt like hell. One of those goes through. We're basically dead. Okay, Morningstar is gonna get one big ol' live cocoon because otherwise that explosion is gonna ruin him. I would really like it if we got more kicks in. My guy, I cannot heal that much. I need you guys to kick those. Paralysis to that curse. Okay, that's one pull done. The Warlock friend is coming, or Warlock? What? Hunter friend is coming. Okay, I do have my knockback here, so I can interrupt one thing with a knockback. Are they both gonna cast at the same time? One of them is going to cast. I am going to spread them out. I'm going to kick this firebolt. I'm going to expel harm. I got my lay on hands. Didn't manage to get that cast off. Oh, my guys, come on. I need those kicks. I really need, I need kicks on important abilities. Firebolts I can handle. I cannot handle this Dread Infernal coming through like that. This is font into a bunch of manatee. My gear is starting to yellow up. I'm asking people to kick the Dread Infernos, not random shit, if they're gonna kick anything. Okay, Tank decided to bubble through these so that he doesn't get the diseases. I can cleanse diseases. I'm gonna cleanse when there's 2. He's cleansing himself, so I'm gonna cleanse when there's 2 now. That should be one of them, and then the Tank can cleanse himself again. We should be fine. Okay, good. Tank recognizes that the Bloodseekers are not fun. All right, hopefully people kick the imp. There's only one imp here, so we're gonna hopefully be able to take care of it. I'm gonna put a focus on that imp, and we're gonna get to business. Immediately have a bunch of damage going through. I'm going to defensive. I'm gonna start rolling my defensives. Put those hots out. We need to cleanse that. I'm gonna stun everything. This person needs big heal. We need cleanse on this. Dreadfire Inferno is being interrupted. Now I can interrupt this person's curse because the other thing is already interrupted. We're just gonna give a life cocoon here. I don't even care. I'm gonna use my other defensive, the magic one. Tank needs trinket, giving tank trinket to giving tank big heals. Okay. I'm not proud of how I'm doing this run, but this is the hardest run I've ever done. Haha. We're going to give this person a developing mist. We're going to cleanse ourselves. We're going to expel harm at some point today. Percent, we're missing percent. That's going to be interesting. I guess we skipped, since skipping the bears is a big thing. That's probably why we don't have percent. I'm going to give myself this. Okay, he's standing on another range. We're going to give him an enveloping mist. Feed on the weak. We're going to give this person an enveloping mist and a big heal. They're putting out these hots. We're going to paranoia on this person. No, you can't step on them, but you can come closer to the melee. There you go. You're also free. Morning start. What happened to morning star is what I want to know. I'm going to use a defensive here. Expel harm, keep myself nice and healthy, put out those hots. We do have that battle res coming in. We still have another one. Growing paranoia is going out on the warlock, it would seem. Yes, warlock is all on his lonesome over there, so that's perfectly fine. Need to cleanse this quickly, apparently. Feed on the weak is being put on this person. We're going to just give them life cocoon. That should keep them nice and healthy. Nightmare is on me. I need to figure out where to stand. I wasn't sure if it was the fear or whatever it was. Silence is on me. Apocalyptic, we're going to do this into a Chi-Ji, into kick, into somebody please stand on top of me. People are trying to stay on top of me, but I'm making it difficult for them. This into giving them a shield from this thing. I'm finally free from the silence bullshit. Okay, so long as people don't get feared into the circles, or the whatchamacallit, don't just stand in circles, this should be easy mode. Growing paranoia is going out on the hunter. Just need to stay away from the hunter. Morning star needs this. I need to roll away. Okay. They didn't have anything available for themselves, so I understand. Black cats, blah, 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 blah. We're going to... Oh, big heals on this person. Again, there we go. Running iffy on the mana. We're gonna drink mana tea and waddle out of these. Feed on the weak. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I don't have life cocoon, but I can just heal you like crazy, like that. There we go. I was able to do it. Nightmare on me means I need to stand near people. Just trying to stand on top of this person. Boss is basically dead. We do need to get percent still. Okay, percent. Is TPing out the call? I guess TPing out is the only thing we can do. We have 3 minutes, so we should be able to do it, but... Oh man, 3%. I don't know what we were gonna do. Guess we talked to him to be TP'd out. We're doing it. And roll backwards. Get me back in there. Okay. Oh no. He realizes it's bear town that way. Oh, we need to go that way. There's nothing else we can do. Nuke one bear. Okay, we nuke one bear. Let's go. There's no bolster. I can keep us alive. Use defensives on second roar. Okay, I'm using a defensive. Hunter decided that wasn't necessary. We're going to give ourselves somewhere to stand here by using this knockback. Okay, there's a big old bop on me. That doesn't do much for me right now. I need to get in range of this person, otherwise I'm not going to be able to heal them. Okay, these guys basically cannot reach us. We're just trying to survive here at this point. As long as these don't reach me, I should be able to keep myself alive. Oh man, come on, this guy just needs to die and then we're done. There we go. We did it. We did it. Hunter didn't use defensives. Warlock didn't use defensives. People don't like to use defensives apparently, but at least Morningstar did. So that's something. Yeah, just letting the group know that I feel sorry for letting them die a few times because I've just been saving cooldowns for next season. I don't know. I didn't use revival often enough. I could have used revival a whole bunch more. I don't know why, but in my brain, like, unless there's multiple people with a effect I can dispel on them, I shouldn't use revival, but that's extremely rarely the case, especially nowadays when the mass dispel is a 2-minute cooldown and stuff like that. Like, I need to just use my revival when I need to dispel one person after using a dispel and stuff like that. Like, I just need to use it. And in general, when I need like a big heal, revival is a good way to get that. Anyway, let's see if we get any kind of loot. Ooh, I almost forgot I had a loot specialist. I was helping someone get some loot, so I had Windwalker on. We kind of got Mistweaver. It was a demon hunter in the group. It was actually Grave Chill from the Discord. If you are on the Discord, then you've definitely noticed Grave Chill around. Always useful with UI discussion. Let's see. I get a... Oh, no way, dude. That's crazy. Okay, that's really good. That's actually just a straight up upgrade for my Anthea's ring. All right, that's a big upgrade for me. The hunter was asking if I would like to exchange for the other ring. The other ring has mastery on it. I don't really need mastery. And we're gonna peace out. So, what's next? Galakron's Fall. Ooh, let's do double dragon pull. Woo! First thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repair my damn gear because your boy got beat up in that dungeon and it didn't feel good. And we need to put a enchant on this ring. It's actually the same item level as the ring I have currently, but it has a better stat distribution. More of it is in crit, which I like. That's very good. We're gonna drop that in instead of Anthea's ring, and we're also gonna get a crit enchant for it. Might actually get a haste enchant for it. I think I'll get 2 haste enchants, and that'll even out the crit and haste. So devotion of haste. We get a couple of these because they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my auction house. I got in one little dungeon and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Valdrak." I don't know. This is going nowhere. I'm gonna stop. There we go. We now have 30% haste, 31% crit, whole bunch of mastery, 89%, which is really nice. And we have 3.1k versatility. That's with a flask and the whatchamacallit, the rune from the thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, the buzzing rune for crit. So that's pretty nice. I don't know if I want to do a 24 Galakron's Fall. Honestly, that sounds like it was made for me to brick, and that's something I actually have at a 20. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 20 or something. I feel like I should just do a 20. Honestly, I should just do a 20, but I'm going to drop Galakron's Fall to 20. And I'm going to try and do one of these other dungeons with somebody else's key. And then I can re-roll my Galakron's Fall or just do my Galakron's Fall some later time. I don't want to do a 24. I feel like I need a break from pushing these high keys. Anyway, I've been talking a bit too much between the dungeon runs, so I'll catch you in the next run. All right, the ready check didn't even finish, so hopefully we don't have somebody AFK. We didn't get a pull timer. We didn't get nothing. We just go. Looking to see what the group wants to do. Tank is taking it nice and easy. That's fine. We are apparently just going to do a little baby pull. I don't know. We're gonna just GG through this, I think. Start getting these. My friend, my tank, needs this. We're going to cleanse this. We're going to revival. We're just going to tunnel heals into the tank right now. Okay, they finally using cooldowns. That's good. I'm going to cleanse myself, into AoE stun all of these. The burstings are going to start coming through. We need to start kicking these and back into tunneling heals into the tank. Tank needs a lot of heals. Tank needs Zen pulses. Okay, we survived, I think. Holy crap. Apparently the hunter wasn't ready. Hunter just kind of sat there in the back. No, the hunter died. Probably got hit by one single spell from all these. Is this tank okay? Wait for what? You were in the middle of them. Spin, my guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with a constantly red stagger tank. There's a berserker. Hopefully he doesn't bounce on anyone too hard right now. He should be dead before we go into the next group. Okay. Tank is a little frustrated with us, it looks like, but we're going to give him a life cocoon. Stagger is still in the red. We're going to cleanse that. We're going to give them a, what's this thing called? Beggar's Lust. So we remove these debuffs from the bad guys, from the plants. We're going to give them one of these into a Zen Pulse for big heals. Sweet Jesus. It almost feels like the tank is squishy. Venom on me. I need to move out of that. We're going to, again, tunnel heals into the tank. I have this thing aggroing onto me. I'm going to get back into the range of the tank. And to cleanse this, we need to start kicking these, my friends. These need to be kicked. I'm going to stun that. Give this person one shield. Give this person another shield. Never mind. I don't have enough shields for this. I'm not going to revival. I'm going to do one of that poison cleanse. We're going to go back to tunneling heals into the tank because I don't trust him to survive. We're going to give him Tiger's Lust to get those hots or whatever the heck those things, the debuff off of him. This is rough. We need more kicks, I think. The paladin is kicking a whole bunch, but what the hell is this pull, my guy? Are you sure you want to do this? Like, is this really the call to let this many of them go through? Cleanse that all the time. Need to give them one of these, which is the Tiger's Lust. I'm just focused on keeping them alive right now. I need to start drinking. Need to cleanse this person, give them one of these shields, give them an enveloping mist. Tank literally just cannot stay alive. I'm going to shadow meld because I refuse to die here. I asked the tank to stop pulling that big on bolstering because he literally got meleeed to death. I don't know if he was using a cooldown or anything like that, but I'm just having a rough time keeping him alive, so I don't think this is a me issue. This is just a 20. We just need to respect bolstering some more. We don't need gigantic pulls. We don't need to 3-star this. Just let me time it. Now he's going to be salty and not pull big at all. He's going to pull one at a time. You've got to be shitting me. Are we really going to pull one tiny group at a time? Oh, this is going to be one of those long dungeons, isn't it? I'm actually going to be focusing my kicks on the Dancing Thorns because is the, I'm just gonna reflex heal that, because I can cleanse this, right? So I don't need to kick that. I just need to kick the damage dealing thing. Of course, I'm hoping that other people kick the other stuns, or I'll just use my stun, because it's a channel, so you can just interrupt it by kicking their, or stunning or CCing the channel or whatever the heck. And I'm talking about the choking vines, not wines. They don't whine, they're vines. See, there I used paralysis while it was channeling. It looked like it was channeling. I don't even know anymore, dude. This is just, this is a lot to be dealing with. We're going to immediately dispel that, and then we can use our interrupt on this, for instance, because nobody else was going to, it looked like. I don't know. The kicks are there. People are kicking. It just didn't feel like enough. Or maybe there were multiple issues, such as maybe pulling 20 mobs when it's in fortified bolstering isn't a good idea. I don't know. Maybe that's the issue. I wouldn't be able to tell you. But if I had to bet, if I was a betting man, I think pulling 20 mobs with fortified is the issue in this case. Oh man. I did make a little fix to my WeakAuras. I noticed that the essence bolt, or the essence font hot from using from using Feline Stomp was not actually being shown on my unit frame indicators. So I decided to fix that. I managed to fix it up by finding the actual ID of the spell that I needed to track, or rather the buff that I needed to track. So all is well. Just going to give the tank Dagger's Lust, even though he has it himself. Oh, I have a habit of standing in these swirlies when I do this boss, and that's really bad actually. I really shouldn't have that habit. It's not a habit like I want to do it. It's just that I don't look for it, so I just don't notice that it's coming in. Oh well, what can you do? You can get good, Vlad. You can get good. That's what you can do. All right, I do have Touch of Death available, so I'm looking for one of these orbs to just give them a big old touchy touch. Group's taking damage. I can actually use one of these. Tank needs some loving, so we'll give him a hot to give him Chi Harmony and the Vivify into it. I'm just going to go over here, kick, and Touch of Death, one of these. There we go. I'm going to use a defensive here. I don't think we can kill these two orbs before they reach it. Tank actually needs a bunch of healing because he just refuses to use. You have Red Stagger, dude. Just use Purifying Brew. You do something, my guy. I don't know. I don't like this tank if it isn't apparent. Having a hard time understanding some of the decision-making process of the pulls and just in general. All right, we're going to Chi-G this and just start bonking. Give the tank an Enveloping Mist. I'm going to stand in a swirly like a dum-dum. On Tyrannical, these would be killing me, I'm pretty sure. So I need to be a bit more careful about that. I need to get better about that. The tank, another instant cast Enveloping Mist. Tank still refusing to use any sort of offensive or anything. Maybe I'm stupid and don't know how monk tanks work, but seeing Red Stagger and this up makes me feel bad. Give a nice Enveloping Mist to this person. That should top them off before we reach the next mobs. Tank is deciding to skip. Oh, he's not deciding to skip these. That's okay. Or Paladin friend is going to bubble because tank wasn't holding aggro. We're looking at the tank to give them freedom. I'm going to AoE stun this. Looking at the tank to give them freedom to remove that nasty dot. We're just going to give them the trinket shield. And I think that should be enough to keep them alive. There we go. I like this tank. I really don't like this tank. Don't tell him. Well, Stony, if you're watching the video, I'm sorry, but you need to use your defensives. These buttons here, see, I can tell you're not using them. And your health bar is really not looking good most of the time. So if you could fix that, I would really appreciate it. Like, big appreciate. We're going to stun right about now. Oh, no, I'm not, because it's on cooldown, but that's okay. And we're going to Essence Font into a Enveloping Mist. That should keep everyone nice and healthy through this nasty dot that the big guy puts up. For the next one, I'm going to Chi-G. And we need to cleanse little Stony, who's still not using any cooldowns. Hey, they use the cooldown. Woo! We're going to Chi-G, try and stack up these. Use that kick. I don't have Feline Stomp up. That's really bad, but I managed to get this out anyway. We're going to try and get one more set of Enveloping Mist out for free. But yes! See, it's a lot easier when the tank uses an actual cooldown in a pull. Makes it really nice. You don't have to save those for next season. They're really useful this season too. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. There's the eruption. We're going to Essence Font for everyone, and then we're going to wait for another tick and drop Shaylin's Gift. Beautiful. We're going to interrupt the Naturalist's next cast because we have our kick available. There we go. Okay, we have Chi-G coming up soon. We also have Revival. I'm going to drink some Manatee into an Essence Font, into a 4-stack Shaylin's Gift just to keep everyone nice and healthy. I needed to have my hots out for this. I didn't, which is unfortunate, and I let someone die because they weren't topped off between the Berserker jumping on them. So that's my bad, and I apologize to What's Up. You died because I'm bad. Okay. I'm gonna drink some more mana tea, and then we're gonna do a essence font to get us ready for this. I'm going to AoE stun here so that the berserker can't jump out. This healing should be enough to keep the tank going. We're going to give him an enveloping mist into a Zen pulse, into Chi-Ji, because the big guy is going to do his poison bullshit soon. Enveloping mist onto the tank. The tank's currently the only one really taking damage. It doesn't seem to actually be one of the big guys here, so we should be fine. I'm knocking everything back. Gonna give the tank a life cocoon, because even with defensives here, to be fair, even with defensives here, they were struggling to stay alive. We're going to just give them a soothing mist. That should keep them going while these things tick through. And there we go. There's the abomination. I really hope we don't pull another group, because the abomination itself is really, really hard to deal with. Into essence font, really quick, just to give everyone essence font so we can get a double tick of the gust of mist when I use my Shaylun's gift to top everyone off. There we go. That's beautiful. Hoping the abomination, I think they will get a poison into an AoE. There's the eruption, and drink some mana tea, and we're going to just revival this. I think revival is the right call here. And give those hots out. I'm going to expel harm on myself into an instant vivify with the caught heal. That should do plenty. I have Chi-Ji ready for the next abomination. Tank is going for the abomination. I'm going to give the tank an enveloping mist into a cleanse, into a vivify. This is where you use your stuff, tank. Okay, we're going to Chi-Ji for this. I didn't have the Chi-Ji up on time, it looks like, but it's going to negate some of the damage. Still, we have hots on everyone, so we're going to use that. Enveloping mist should be used. I'm not using it enough. Tank needs this. Tank needs more. I'm going to give shields to tank from the trinket. I need to get out of that circle from the berserker. Noxious eruptions coming through. We're going to give the hunter this. I'm going to give big heals to the paladin, and I'm going to expel harm in a couple of seconds, and that should keep me safe. I'm going to instantly stun this. I don't want to risk somebody getting hit by that by not noticing it. I don't need it right now. I don't know if the tank wants to pull this next group or not. We will see. Giving the tank a new hot. He does seem to want to pull it. We're going to look to give the tank, we're going to interrupt that, nobody else was. We're going to look to give the tank a Tiger's Lust to get rid of that debuff. I can just spin here, instant cast enveloping mist on the tank into a Zen pulse, into tank still not using defensives. The bolster charge from the berserker definitely took my friend out here. I'm going to drink while the paladin reses. Thank you, paladin. Thank you, Paula. I will recognize that they are resing, so I can drink, because I appreciate that. You gotta let your friends know when you appreciate them. So thank you, Von Steen. I'm going to trust that these get kicked. There we go. I'm going to kick this one. Okay, we're going to hot it up in this establishment. And we're going to give in... there we go. And we have a kick available for the Toxic Bloom. I'm just going to kick it. Never mind, I failed my kick. Wasted my kick. I'm hoping that somebody kicks that. Again, essence font into a roll away, into a Chi-Ji, 2-stack Chi-Ji. We're gonna protect this. These water bolts really hurt, man. Somebody needs to kick these. They're gonna start casting a cleanse or the heal, whatever. I need big heals for the group. Okay, that's one of them dead. Good thing this is freaking fortified, my guy. This is not my most fun dungeon to run. I use a defensive here. Again, essence font. Just really need to be a little bit more careful with my mana here, but it's a shorter fight thanks to it being fortified, so I'm not too worried. We're gonna give the tank a shield. Gonna kick that water bolt, not much else to kick. Moving away. Oh no. Oh, I stood in that like a dum-dum. That was so stupid. I wanted to make sure that the hunter doesn't go down, so I just greeted to get a cast in, which I didn't need to do at all. Kick that. I'm gonna move away. Use this and just move. I'm going to touch a death this thing so it stops casting at me and my friends. There we go. And now it's easy mode. You'll notice sometimes that I step into these existing zones. This is to give us more space to work with. Right now I don't care anymore because it's just this guy. He's kind of boring, doesn't really do anything. Just beats the crap out of our tank, which honestly, you go get him. He's not gonna die, so I'm okay with the tank getting punched in the face. Sorry, it sounds... I have a lot of animosity towards this tank. I just used a completely made-up word. Animosity is not a thing. Animosity is. And I was definitely not enjoying myself with the tank at the start of the dungeon. But I have grown accustomed to his lack of defensive usage. I'm going to see if anybody gets stunned. Okay, need big heals here. Going to cleanse that. Pyroblast, I'm going to kick it. I don't want that damage over time effect to get applied to anyone, or the initial hit to go through, because it hurts like heck. Into essence font again, and maybe I should not have used my thingy thing there. Ooh, I'm sorry, my guy. I was not ready for that. The 3 bolster, not the best feeling in the world. The tank is gonna have to deal with that on their own. Maybe this... Oh, they already used some cooldowns. Unfortunate. I don't know if I can help them then. We gotta watch out for these. If they get pulled, we get wrecked. All is well. Yeah, just asking people to use defensives when the fire mage starts casting the big AoE crap, because it's it go big boom boom. They wreck us. Maybe I could have done something if I had... I probably could have Chi-G'd to buy me some time to revival to just keep everyone's health bar high enough. Sorry, I swallowed a bit of my own spit there for a second. Which is information you did not need, yet you still have it now. So do with that as you wish. Okay, we're getting assistance so that the Frostbolt's one shot. That's good. Good idea. Wasted my kick as somebody else was kicking at the same time. I think I need to just start using my hots more. I think I've regressed in that regard. I used to be really good about keeping my hots out for people, but I've gone backwards in regards to that. Are we going to get a big AoE here? Okay, we are going to get a big AoE here. Okay, I'm able to keep people alive if I just Essence Font into an Shaylun's Gift right off the bat, but I don't know if I have enough time to do that yet again here. I'm going to use my Manatee into an Essence Font, into a big bada boom. Okay, I needed hots out on people so the Vivify Cleave does more, but hopefully we don't pull more than this group. The Spatial Distortion coming through. The Hunter should be stepping further away from the group so that he has more time for the travel time to not, or for the orb to not reach him and murder him instantly. Because if I'm pretty sure they insta-die if that hits them. I'm saving my kicks here just so that I can always guarantee that I'll be getting out of the, or getting that kicked. Okay, tank needs one of these. We're going to essence for, oh no, I messed up. Into revival. I'm going to have to revival. Oh, I need to interrupt something. I'm going to interrupt this. Okay, next one is going to get handled by Chi-G. I messed up there. I used my thingy thing. Okay, somebody needs to get cleansed. Swanstein. I'm going to give them this. I can't handle that. I'm sorry, friends, but I cannot handle that right now. Okay, we did use some defensives here. Tank needs loving. I need healing. Thank you, Paladin, for the off heal. That was massive. You are awesome. Okay, I really don't like these the fire mages. I'm not good at handling them because I don't keep track well enough of when they're going to do their AoE, and that just ruins my face. Okay, Thunderbolts are coming through right away. I know that much, so we're going to immediately heal everyone. Okay, everyone survived. That's what's important. Could have used Chi-G there to soften the blow, but I'll use it on the next one. Next one seems to be ice and fire. Chi-G. I'm going to use one of these and one of that. I probably shouldn't use both at the same time. Okay. Spatial and ice. That means I get yoinked in that direction. I used the defensive before I went into the ice, so that might keep me alive, but what's up is probably going to go down. Okay. Tank, please use your defensives before the damage happens. Ooh, we need to get out of those. Essence Font into getting full HP on everyone. There we go. Okay. I'm not handling this well. I can do this a lot better. Sure, nobody's dying, but that's not because I'm doing amazingly. It's just because they don't get one shot. I need to like pre-heal this stuff. Okay. Fire stuff is going on. We're going to try and get some hots out, I guess. This is not something I should be doing while the damage is going on. Tank, I'm sorry, but you need to handle your health bar better. I think they're 468 item level or something, and I think that's what's really causing most of these issues. It's just their gear is not quite there for this. 468 is enough to clear this, but I don't like it. I'm going to roll in this direction just to be safe from this pull. Tank needs a cleanse right away and big heals. We're pulling assistance for some reason. I guess we would like to bolster the boss in case that wasn't enough. This boss needs to die. I'm going to touch a death here. Please just die. Thank you. Jesus H. Christ. I don't have enough hots out. Like, that's the big thing that I'm messing up right now is I need more hots out. Tank, I get it. You're big and strong. Your stagger is red. You're taking like a boss dot and tank buster damage the entire time. Please keep like take that into consideration as you pull into the next group. It's still red. Stagger is still red. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. This tank is not good. That is something I can tell you. Either they're not good or they really trust me. I'm sorry. I've been complaining about the tank the entire time, but holy crap, man. I'm having a hard time keeping this tank alive. It's a lot easier when the tank can just, you know, take care of himself. Or herself. My apologies. I have Manatee, thankfully. I wasn't able to drink because, you know, reasons. I shouldn't have rolled forward, I guess. We should have waited at the start, but we should be good now. There's the Shockwave. We're going to Essence Font because we still had the thing. Verdant Eruptions coming up, so we're going to use Chi-G here. Build up Chi-G. We're going to Revival to make sure everyone's nice and healthy when this goes out. Vivify to get that big heal out. Everyone's full HP, basically. I'm going to grab the stuff that's over here, closer to the boss. Okay, good. I think we got everything. Now we have a slam coming through in a second here. We're going to use one of these enveloping mists that I still have left. Drink some Manatee into one of these essence fonts. That was not necessary, it would seem. Okay. Well, I should have Essence Font back up for the next big AoE, and I have some Manatee that can lower the cost. I'm going to drinky drink. Okay. Put the hots out. put one on the hunter. We're gonna give the hunter big heals. Okay, I think we're good now. Paladin, use the bubble. Maybe you should use it before the damage happens. We good though. I just need to heal right now. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to neglect my plant stomping duties for just a moment. I do have Chi for the next one. I'm not using my cooldowns perfectly, but we are going to kill this boss and we are going to time this dungeon with 15 deaths. Not a big fan of it, but hey, you know, it worked out in the end and that's all that matters. Is Everbloom fortified like super hard or something? Because that's what it freaking feels like. I can tell you that much. Maybe it's me being like whiny about the tank, but it does not feel great. We're going to use Chi, use all these kicks, get big heals out. 3 seconds until we have a shield for everyone. We're going to expel harm on ourselves, give Onstein a big heal with our enveloping mist. Chi is now consumed. We're going to put these out. Boss is almost dead. I think that's all the plants taken care of. I don't see any in the back. We good. Boss should be dead before the shockwave finishes casting. Beautiful. Keystone hero, the Everbloom. No loot, that's fine. Is this hero tier? It is hero tier, so that's as much as I can hope for. I need to get a hero tier seedling. I haven't been using the seedling at all, honestly. This is embarrassing. Like, I have a trinket that I just don't use. I guess it's a nice stat stick with intellect. I think I want to keep this Galakron's Fall. I want to do Galakron's Fall 20. I don't need to re-roll that because I do still need the Galakron's Fall 20 because I only have a +++13. I think that's from yesterday when I was farming Wormcrest with people from the Discord. But that is, I believe, pretty much it. Let's see. What did we end up getting to? 2690. 69, baby. Woo! Let's go. It's the funny number. Let's go make use of some aspect streaming crests. Let's see, what can we upgrade? I need worm crests for that. I need worm crests for that. I can upgrade this ring or I can upgrade this trinket. I've been getting quite a bit of use out of this trinket, so we're going to upgrade the trinket and we're going to upgrade the ring as well because it's the only thing I have left to upgrade. I'm not too worried about using aspect crests. I know I can still craft stuff, but I don't even have the sparks yet, so I haven't gotten around to that. But I believe this is pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Let me know what you liked about it in a comment. If you had fun, make sure you subscribe because more episodes are coming. And if you're feeling particularly generous, you can become a channel member. Channel members get guaranteed replies to their comments and nice little shout outs at the beginning of the video. But as always, thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you in the next episode. Little Stony, I'm sorry if you're watching the video, but you gotta use those defensives. You gotta use those defensives.